I'm having a bad day. It's about time that I get my way. Steamrolling whatever I see. Despicable me. I'm having a bad day. If you take it personal, that's okay. Watch this.
Despicable Me 2 is a film that is a nice addition to the original movie. Now, I wouldn't put this movie over the first one, but it's very entertaining, it's funny, and it's about Gru finding a mutagen before, it gets out in the world and gets out of hand. I say if you've never seen this film, check it out. Now, I will say for animated film, this is very enjoyable. Gru is now obviously retired from being a supervillain. He has 3 little girls to take care of now. And it follows him and his minions trying to find this dangerous, highly potent mutagen before it becomes a problem. And he's partnered up with Lucy Wilde. And not only that, she is from the AVL headquarters. And from there, you got a entertaining movie. I like this film. It's very enjoyable, like I mentioned a second ago. But what happened to the first film when the girls were accepting for who they are? Like, in this film, they're looking for a mother, but I don't get it. Like, what's the point of the first film and this one? They just want a mom. But nonetheless, I think the important part here is the minions, they always been funny, and they're quite something in this film. I don't know why some reviews on this movie here get a bad reputation though. I mean, I like this film. It's just that it's not as compelling as the first film. You see Gru in here, he tries to find the perfect woman for him or something. And then there's this completely pointless subplot where one of the girls is crushing on a young boy. And it's Margot, and basically it doesn't go anywhere. I do think everybody does a good job in this film. Voice cast of Steve Carell, Kristen Wiig, Benjamin Bratt, who plays El Macho, who was a former supervillain, but he's been hiding out for quite a while. And not just that though, everybody else does a decent job. It's very good, actually. But other than that, I would recommend this film. It's just that there are some setbacks to keeping it being one of the best animated films out there. One of those setbacks is that this film, just like the first one, is more of the same. It does nothing completely new, but if anything, I think Gru grows more as a man. And, he does settle down at the end of the film. He's happy. He ends up falling in love with Lucy. And this is a animated film that I heard about for quite a long time, but never checked it out until recently. And for the faults that this film has, at least that it's enjoyable, it's hilarious, like I mentioned beforehand. And the minions are the most interesting part, especially what happens to them towards the end. This is a spoiler warning, but when they get that purple stuff in them and they become these little monsters, it's some interesting sequences. But other than that, I think this film is good for what it turned out to be. Just, to me, it felt like it could have been a lot better. I'm giving this film a 7 out of 10. The thing is that as decent as this film is, it's just the film is not that interesting. El Macho, he does a okay job. It's just, I like the villain in the first film better. And not just that though, but there are some nice sequences with the minions. And it's a film that the whole family will enjoy. Now, the reviews on this film are mixed. Some people didn't like this movie, others enjoyed it, downright loved it. But for me, I think this film, for as decent as it is, it ain't been a outright disaster. Once again, if you've never seen this movie, check it out because I think it's well worth your time. And that's my review of Despicable Me 2. Okay, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this film. Do you agree this movie is not as good as it could have been, or do you prefer the first film better? Alright, Despicable Me 3 is my next review. Alright, this is Slum Guy 172 saying, peace out.
The banker stand in line, just use a freeze gun, it saves me time. I'm having a bad day, it's about time that I get my way. Steamrolling whatever I see, oh, despicable me. I'm having a bad day, if you take it personal, that's okay. Watch, this is so fun to see, oh, despicable me. Why ask why when this is art? Why parallel when I could just park? Why does Vector think that he's smart? And does his dad know I know his part? Why did I have to live with my mom? Why do you think that I should be calm? Why want the moon, the world's in my palm? Is it crazy you think I've gone? I'm having a bad day, it's about time that I get